I knew after the first leg that the tie was over. I just knew it. I knew there was no comeback. Arsenal are actually going to win this season's Champions League. Hi guys, my name is Adeolu Wanimi and this is Club 28. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. The quarterfinals of this season's Champions League is over. Inter knocked out Bayern, PSG knocked out Aston Villa, Barca knocked out Dortmund, Arsenal knocked out Real Madrid. I'll be starting with Real Madrid versus Arsenal. I knew after the first leg that the tie was over. I just knew it. I knew there was no comeback. All of the social media charging, all of the all of the Madrid, this one Madrid, that one Madrid. I just knew it. I knew there was no comeback. I think I said it last week. Like there's literally no comeback. Because I don't see how you're coming back from losing 3-0 with the way they played the first leg. Like, all the other times Madrid used to like come back and whatnot. Like at the very least, first leg or during the game, like they would still have played better than they did that first leg, right? But like this first leg was horrible. Yesterday too was more or less the same. Like they just was just okay, different atmosphere, and it was a different atmosphere, and they probably had the mission in mind to score goals and whatnot. Other than Saliba's mistake, I still don't think they would have scored. So like they were still that bad yesterday. Arsenal were the better team. They had more shots on goal, had more touches in the opponent's half, had more attempts, had more control of the game. Basically, like Arsenal were just the better team. And with what I've like seen over both legs, Arsenal are actually going to win this season's Champions League. Of course, they've won PSG once this season, right? And think it was a very comfortable victory. Then you're facing PSG over two legs. If Arsenal do not like have more injuries than they already do, I think with this their starting 11 with this squad, right? I think they can actually like go into win Champions League. Thomas Partey will be missing the first leg of the semifinals. It's going to be such a big miss. But like with this, if they keep going like this, none of their players gets injured or whatnot. I think they can actually go on to win Champions. They can go on to win the Champions League, right? Because you're playing PSG over two legs. PSG are still my favorites, but what I saw us start play against Real Madrid over both legs, I actually think they can go on to win Champions League, right? Is it defending? You find it hard to score goals against them, and then they are good like with set pieces. That's basically what you need, and they're very good like on the counter. Like that's what you need to win cups. Like it's when you're playing the league and whatnot that you need the all tactics whatever. But like when it's knockout football, like set pieces, knowing how to defend, scoring like even with like the littlest opportunities, and that's basically describing Arsenal, right? So I think they can actually like go all the way, and it's such a sad thing to say because like, what do you mean Arsenal? Arsenal wants to win the Champions League. And this is like the first time they are making it to semifinals since the 2008 2009 season. That's basically like 14 years ago. Did I say 14? That's like 16 years ago. Oh my god, that's like been like a very long time, and that's a very huge achievement for Ateta. A lot of Arsenal fans have been shouting Ateta out, and whatnot. Like this manager has taken them to the next level, but it's really not the one. Most of them think it's really not the one that will get them the trophies that they need. That like has done his part to like carry them to the next level. Then they need the other person to, help them win trophies and whatnot. I don't necessarily think so. The league this season is over, right? And then Champions League is all that they have to like fight for. I think they might make it to the finals, but PSG is my favorite. So like, I think we'll just have to like wait and see. So PSG Aston Villa were almost going to complete a comeback, but I think Emery substituting Rashford that early in the game, like I think was 60 something minute or so was I don't know. I think it was like a very very bad sub because with the way Rashford was playing that night, you knew he was on a mission to like get something out of that game. And then Donnarumma, oh my god, he had like crazy saves. The Asensio's one on one, Tillemans header and Rashford shots. That's literally like more or less three goals that he like saved. Especially the Tillemans header. It's like how on earth did you even like reach that? I think Rashford's own too. Like how on earth did you like reach that? He kept them in the competition, right? And it's going to like be very vital in the semi-finals because obviously Arsenal will have like a lot of chances because like see Madrid, Arsenal had a lot of chances and the aggregate would have been more than 5-1 if not for like the intervention of Courtois. So like I think Donnarumma is going to be very instrumental in PSG entering the final if they will. Bayern versus Inter. I predicted a draw. I knew it was going to be a draw. I knew there was no way this Bayern team would go to the San Siro and come out with a win. And I didn't really think Inter was going to win. So I think I said 2-1 or 1-1. But they played 2-2. Bayern scored first, then they were losing 2-1, then 2-2. It wasn't meant to be. The fact that they lost the first leg, I just knew they were out of the competition because there's no way you're going to the San Siro to do anything. There's just no way. Just no way on earth you're going to the San Siro to do anything. Barca Dortmund, it wasn't what I expected. I expected Barcelona to like still win 3-0, 4-0 like they did the first leg. But at the end of the day, still football. But Dortmund won 3-1, but like it really doesn't change anything. Like winning the first leg of a quarterfinal 4-0, like more or less very hard to even play the second leg well, because like you're more or less in the next stage, right? So I think they did quite well, you know. And Dortmund showed that they were not going to live without a fight. Moving on to the semifinals, it's going to be PSG versus Arsenal. I think it's going to. I don't even know what to predict. I think it's going to be a very tricky one, but I still want. I personally I want PSG to make it to the finals, right? But I think this Arsenal team, nah, this Arsenal team, they they look very serious. So I think it's going to be a very tight one. I think the first leg is at home to Arsenal. Yeah, PSG away, Arsenal home. I think Arsenal win or draw the game. I think a 1-0 or 0-0. Is that a goalless draw or a slim win? Barcelona Inter. I think Barca will win the first leg 2-0. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.